Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TPK Roleplay. Yes, we always start like this. Yes, we're trying to fix it and get rid of the hamsters. Um, we are back for part 2 of Destroyer of Worlds, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a little bit of a cast change going on, so I will go ahead and let my players introduce themselves and talk a little bit about who they are playing, starting with the top left.
And that's me. Hi, I'm Skelly B. I wasn't here last time, but I am here now, and I am playing Private First Class Dante, not from Devil May Cry.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. You're right. Kind of a jarhead, so, you know, a little trigger happy sometimes. Yeah, don't worry about it. Maybe worry about it a little bit. But yeah.
Perfect. Hey there, folks. It's Al the Biffer. I'm joining you again, playing Warrant Officer Chaplin, your resident android medic, who will, at some point start putting people back together again. That's the theory, at least.
Beep boop.
Boop.
My name is Proper Nerdy, or Proper, or Nick. I am a staff member at TPK Roleplay, and I make lots of pretty videos and overlays. Tonight I'll be playing Captain Silva and try to take this ragtag bunch of goons in for dark, evil stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know. There's an evil story going on somewhere in space. Over to you, Nif.
Hi, I'm Niffer. I am a Jasper's Game Day ambassador and a general nuisance over at TPK. I'm playing Kale Iona, Sergeant, and Colonial Marine. So, yeah.
I love that you have to remember that their first name
Kale.
is Kale.
Yes, his first name is Kale, and it's important. And, he's a very awkward but apparent badass, so...
You can be awkward and a badass.
Yeah, you can definitely be awkward and a badass.
Despite the anxiety, Iona really proved themselves last session. And with that, we are going to kind of launch right back into our recap and find out what the story is. So, last time, our Marines were pulled from stasis on their way to war for one specific mission. They're to locate and retrieve 4 AWOL Black Ops specialists, as well as any information or contraband they absconded with.
Dungeon.
After a rough start, trying to get some information at the colony bar, the Eye of Oblivion, they learned that the 4 Marines had gone their separate ways. One was dragged off and is supposedly being held by the marshals, and figuring that he wasn't really going anywhere, our Marines decided to follow a couple shady characters north. They came across the colony's abandoned oil refinery and a handful of what they learned to be insurgents and Union of Progressive People's soldiers. The enemies attempted to talk their way out of a fight, but that didn't go so well for them, and they ended up taking Iona hostage when that failed. Our Marines were merciless, and when I say that, it is not loosely. They slaughtered these soldiers and extracted their information flawlessly. So they managed to actually find out the location of one of the other AWOL soldiers, Washik. After reconvening with Major Hatfield to get approval for a dropship and preparing themselves for the fight, our Marines are now ready to go back into the fire. And let's see.
And promptly, right out of the gate, we got an encounter table because Martyr hates us.
Martyr.
Fantastic. The one thing I didn't have prepared.
You can slide
I'm joking. I have it prepared. I just did not have the document open.
You can slide it anywhere in the next, 2 or 3 hours.
Well, I've got the time. All right, here we go. Where is this?
Side note, my headband has llamas on it. Just
Very good
everyone-
note. Llamas are
needs to
important.
enjoy it.
Llamas are very, very important.
I also saw a cactus, which is also important.
It's very good. Yes. Just priorities here. It's good to know. This is called vamping for time. It's fine. Hey, yeah, Charlie, my buddy. You said that you wanted to get into heals. I have 1 health point left, so like, if you want to get into heals soon, I would really appreciate that.
You guys have the time while you're waiting for this dropship because, well, unfortunately, with that fun encounter and table that you guys just got, there's a blizzard coming up.
Sweet.
These winds that you guys were already kind of bracing through, it took a massive turn. And this dropship is not going to be there anytime soon.
Okay.
So you guys have the option to try to maybe wait it out for a little bit, see if the storm dies down, or, well, you still have that APC. You can start heading west to get to this compound that they told you about.
That might be worth it if I can get a band-aid first.
I can certainly try.
Oh, thank goodness. Look, you're my buddy. That's all that I care about is if you try.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yay.
So we're just going to throw up a quick overview map here of the colony in and of itself. Where's my tool? Okay, so you guys are currently somewhere up here in the oil fields where the abandoned refinery is. Right up here. And the information that you got is that the place you're trying to get to is about 6 miles this way.
So that's why we're waiting for the ship, is so we can go from point A to point B?
Pretty much. The dropship was offered to you guys as a way to get to this compound and drop in. You get a notification from Hatfield over the comms saying, so with the weather turned bad, we can get the ship to you, but it might be a little bumpy. Your call. Do you want to wait up, get the ship, or do you want to just take the APC?
Remind me what APC is?
Yeah, I was going to say, what does APC stand for?
The APC is the big,
An armored
essentially like a
personnel carrier.
tank. Yeah, it
Looks kind of like a puma.
Tanks.
pretty much. It's like a tank without any of the actual artillery.
Captain Silva's main goal, basically, is to take care of her own. And so she's not going to put everyone's lives at risk in the middle of a blizzard. She knows that this moon's weather is unpredictable and unbelievably dangerous. And so she is not going to put the lives of her crew at risk or the lives of the...
Truly, this is the dankest
Good job,
dungeon.
Azul. She's not going to put the lives of the flight crew at risk either. So she's going to ask them to stand down.
I will support this decision.
Okay. So then the dropship is canceled. Hatfield gets that confirmation that you guys are fine with taking the APC, and you guys are ready to move in whenever you are. Whenever.
How's everyone feeling right now?
I mean, totally fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I can... and I just, like, pull a bandage just, like, tighter, and I'm like, I can take it. It's fine. We should take the APC, just to keep moving and stuff, sir.
Out of character, really quick, Fazul just gave us 5 $1 donations.
Feel better.
If we want to say
So-
that Chaplin maybe has some good shit in his bag,
If you guys
Right.
want to go ahead and use that, you can, or
Or we can wait
Chapman
until later.
will.
can we
It-
heal up on our own before we head out?
So
It's basically the blizzard, right? It's either we we hunker down and we heal, or we get there before shit goes bad.
essentially,
Tank.
if you are waiting, you're kind of running the risk of these guys moving. They may or may not with this blizzard, but you don't know for sure. And that's the last information that you got, was that they were at this compound.
So Silva's gonna turn to Charlie and just say, Charlie, I need you to do what you do best and assist the sergeant here. We're gonna have to do some on the move medical treatment. We don't have time to
I'm fine.
waste here. Sergeant, I will need you at your top, so please do everything you can, Charlie.
My top is only 4 hit points, so you're getting what you can out of me.
Let's see what we can do.
Hooray.
Can I do like a medical aid roll to try and
Yes.
patch him up
Okay.
as best as possible?
Go ahead and roll your medical aid
Okay.
while I figure out where my thing went.
And we get to keep Fazul's HP for
Yeah, you guys can keep that in the bank if you would like.
yay.
That is 2 successes.
Okay.
Lovely.
And I believe that allows you to recover 2 points, but let me double check
Hooray.
here.
That puts you at 75%.
Yeah, I'm like, that's half my health, so I'm thankful.
You're welcome.
You're the
That's what I
best,
do.
buddy.
So you guys said you're doing this on the move?
Yep.
Mhm.
Who's driving?
Is there a driving skill? There is.
Yeah.
I have a
had that
2
last
in
time.
piloting, but I don't know if you want me trying to get bandaged up and pilot at the same time.
Would not recommend it.
Multitasking.
It's like
Hmm.
holding the hand back and be like, okay, yeah, just slap a band-aid
Just
on
patch
that.
it up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, so that medical aid roll, yes, you do get 2 points back, Iona.
Awesome. I am going to use one of Fazul's to top myself off, just in case, so that I'm
Okay.
at 4, but we have 4 left in the bank.
Okay.
we go,
Confirmation
now
who is driving?
I advise you don't operate any heavy machinery for the next 6 or 7 hours with this
Private, can you
medication.
take
You
over?
understand?
Take the wheel.
Private, take the wheel. Sorry.
That's Dante.
Oh, I am here. Sorry.
Get used to the military terms, because that's all it is from here on out.
No, I know. I just wasn't sure if my character was being brought in on the dropship or not. That wasn't quite
Oh,
communicated.
that is true. We'd only have 3 of us right now.
Yeah.
Meg, are we waiting a bit to introduce the private?
So kind of how the group is set up at the moment is that you're all currently in the APC. So that includes all of the PCs that currently are not in use. So
Oh.
Hammer's
Oh,
there,
Hammer's there. Yep.
Mason is there, Zemishki is there. So it's just
Oh.
all of you are there. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're just going to swap Hammer for Dante.
Okay, so Dante was
Okay.
always there. Love it.
They were always there just to kind of keep things clutter free. I just left it to where it was you guys on the map and doing interactions.
Love it. Private,
Okay.
can you take over, please?
Sure thing, sir. I have a 0 in piloting. Let's go.
Well, that's going to make it a little bit worse because while you are driving through this blizzard condition, yes, make me a piloting roll. However, that's going to be -2 to your total dice.
Oh, so should I re-roll or?
Is 4 your total?
Yeah.
Like, without the modification? Yeah, go ahead and reroll, please.
Okay, so modifier.
So
I do
roll just 2 dice.
-2. Does that
Yep.
work? Okay. Ha. Oof.
Okay, so we're gonna say things are a little bit rough. You're having a hard time actually seeing, which fits because
I'm
effectively
trying my best.
y'all are functionally at short range. Anybody who's looking outside of the vehicle at the moment are all suffering that same -2 modification.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to continue with the drive? I will say that you're a little bit disoriented. You're not quite sure if you're going the right way, but you're moving. And
Well,
you know
I'll-
you're moving away from the refinery, so that's all.
Stick to the major roads, and we can't get too lost. So we're gonna be basically. I'm gonna ask that Private Dante stick to Route 2 and Route 4, and if we need to get out and walk from there, that'll be fine.
One of my tiny items is a wrist locator transponder. Can I use that to just kind of like navigate better?
So what
I still
that
have
does is what those do is that it
It has
functions
a locator
as
in it. I don't know. I
it
tried.
functions as your ID essentially. So
Okay.
you personally can't be tracked through those.
Okay.
You can't necessarily track other people through it.
All right.
Like for that, you would have to be interacting with an actual computer
Mhm.
or using a motion detector to pick up other people.
Okay.
Perfect. Good to know.
Very good to know.
So, we're just gonna keep driving.
Yeah, we'll say this goes on for about an hour, and you can make me another roll.
I was gonna say another -2 because I'm assuming it hasn't gotten much better.
Yep.
Huzzah!
Okay.
Slightly
so
better.
with some directions, you get on the main roads, and you are making progress.
Woo.
I'm like trying not to backseat drive, but I'm like, no wait.
Yeah,
This is fine.
it's still a little bit slow moving, but let's see. I start here. We'll put you guys about this corner, right here.
Okay. We're getting there.
Okay. Just because of the winds and everything, it's still about another hour. So go ahead and make me another roll.
One more roll.
Got
Oh,
this.
flip the car. Don't.
I just want to see if you guys get lost.
Hang on. I did 0.2 on accident instead of -2 somehow. Don't
Oops.
worry about it. You can't.
You saw nothing.
Huzzah!
You're making it. You are making it.
I didn't
Okay.
flip the car.
Good job.
We're getting closer. And let's see. We'll do one more.
One more roll.
Yep.
Look at you. You're
Oh.
making up for being gone last time.
Put my work in.
Oh,
and
no,
it
what
is
have you done?
Okay. Oh
Okay. So it seems that the winds have shifted a little bit more, and this area seems to be very dense with the ice and hail. It comes to a point where you can't get the APC really moving. You're stuck in a snowdrift.
no. Oh.
From there, you're going to need to really make it on foot.
But I didn't flip it.
You didn't flip it.
I didn't icy hydroplane, or I'm sure there's a term for that, but you know. Slide?
Ah, yes. Space hydroplane. Just add space to everything. It works how it works.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Get ready, group. We're going to have to get out and go on foot from here on out. Thank you, Private, for your work so far, but we're not going to be moving anywhere for a while, so bundle up tight.
Yep.
And and the captain's going to kind of prepare the group, and because I should know this and I don't, who are we looking for out here in the West District? We're looking for the defectors, right? Or we have a
Yes.
specific
one
name?
of them
So-
went this way.
The information that you got is that Worsik, the leader of this group of AWOLs,
Mhm.
As far as these insurgents know, she is at this compound in the West District. They were waiting on her to be transferred to the oil refinery for the Union to pick up.
Gotcha.
As far as you guys are aware, she is the only one there, and you don't know when that handoff was supposed to happen. As the last thing you have.
So there's a lot here in the West District. Are we going somewhere specific? Are we looking for somewhere specific?
So, as you guys are making your trek, most of these buildings are run down. It looks like this used to be like the housing district. So you see a lot of the different homes, buildings. They're overrun. They're basically covered in snow from the blizzard and just kind of run down from disuse. Everybody is pretty much at the spaceport and the dive bar waiting to be picked up and evacuate the moon. However, you do come across a building that kind of stands out. Namely, in that there is a wall around it.
Important.
I do love a good wall.
Does this wall have a night watch?
Hold on. Where you stop that for a minute. You stop that for a minute. We're gonna do that one. Okay. So
what the GM means is that there is a wall around the walls that comprise the house.
So
not what I thought
this
was the house has walls.
Oh.
There are legitimate walls built around here. So this whole triangular shaped structure in the corner, those are 7-8 feet tall reinforced walls.
Oh, that's not that tall in terms of big old walls. Snow ice wall.
Are you making Games of Thrones references in our alien expedition?
What? No.
Get out of here.
Nah.
Right. And so from here, I'm going to kind of let you guys... You have this wall. You see that there is legitimately what looks like a front gate here. I clicked off of my arrow tool. This front gate here, you don't know what's going on behind that wall, though.
Is there anything visible through the front gate? Or, sorry, I don't want to say we're like walking by the front gate, but is it like a? Are there holes? I guess what I'm asking. Can I see through the front gate if I were to go there?
No, it's like a metal door.
Cool. That is what I was asking.
So all you can really see, like, as you're coming up is there's this antenna on the top of the building. And that's really all you can see from that point, other than the wall and some of the top of the building.
Okay, everyone, gather around. Any ideas?
We throw Dante over the wall. Just
Pick me up.
Keep me.
Just yeet one of the privates. That's what they're there for.
Basically.
We
heard
throw
the chap. He
hammer.
said it's not the tallest wall as far as walls go. This is perfect.
we could like human pyramid it and just kind of like peek over the edge. If we go like on the far
Well, I was
side.
gonna say if one of us if the two people are tall enough, we could easily like boost one another to like.
Yeah.
We don't need to build a whole pyramid. It's fine.
Perhaps we better get an idea of what might be meeting us on the other side, and Chaplin will pull out his motion tracker.
Or that.
Yep.
I don't know what the kind of purposes of it is in terms of being able to feel through buildings, or...
So
So-
we like you to peek above the wall, and then you can use it.
Does Charlie have just
How
like a
heavy
ratchet
are-
neck that he can just like extend up?
Go Gadget next.
You're not Inspector Gadget, I'm sorry.
Oh.
God damn it.
How heavy are androids? Can 2 privates hold up an android?
Hey, I'm not a private. I'm a
Probably
sergeant.
about the same as a normal person, honestly.
What are you trying to say?
You
They're never going to let you
wow.
down.
Oh my
They're
god.
never going to give you up. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just double checking something real quick. So, the problem with having this access to this motion tracker, whereas yes, under typical circumstances, it would be very helpful to get an idea of how many people are in there as long as they're moving.
Good.
The problem is that there is ice moving around you.
I was gonna say, does it track the movement of the snow?
It tracks the movement of everything.
Oh.
As long
Well, Private Dante, why don't you get up on Hammer's shoulders and see if you can reach the top at least.
All right. Sure. Sounds good.
Yes.
Oh, is that a what kind of roll is that? Stamina?
Who
That's
said
we
it's a
just
roll?
pray the GM goes along.
Mobility.
you know what? I'm not going to argue with it because I'm about to make you do something you might not want to do. But
Uh-oh.
so
Heard that
you get up with some balancing games just because of the wind. You are able to get on their shoulders and try to get a look over the wall.
I'm gonna suggest we don't do it like right next to the front gate because that's just really suspicious. We should
Move
like,
where you
walk
guys
over
would like
here.
to.
We should, like,
Oh, our token's right there now.
yeah,
My character sheet is so
like
huge.
over there maybe.
I was gonna say right there makes sense to me.
You know, a little
Okay.
bit stealthier.
So then I'm being boosted over here.
Hooray!
Okay.
Well,
So Dante's the one being lifted.
yes.
Yes.
Make me an observation roll with that -2, please.
Oh boy, here we go. 1 die.
Oof.
Why
are we making you do
You
everything?
you don't see anything.
I'm making up for lost time. It's fine. Well, I'll let them know. I don't see jack shit.
Yeah, once you get over that wall, and that was kind of helping with keeping the wind and ice off of y'all. Once you're over that wall, it's just right across the top.
Did I just get blasted back by them?
No, you didn't get blasted
Okay.
back, but you definitely can't get a good visual.
Okay.
Well, we have one thing on our side. If we can barely see, neither can they.
Can't see either.
Ideally.
Who here would know the most about electronics?
Uh,
AKA, who has the most, what do they call it in this game?
Heavy
Comtech.
machinery? Comtech?
I'm not bad with Comtech.
I would
got
roll
honest.
3 dice. for
solid
that.
0, but I'm assuming if the snow affects Comtech somehow. Somehow the snow affects
Okay,
your
because
knowledge of computer.
I would know this of my players, of my team. I'm gonna ask out of character who has the highest modifier in Comtech because I imagine I would know who is tech savvy. That
Yeah.
might
I've got
include someone who's not physically here, Meg.
I would
Give
roll
me
3
a
dice.
moment.
I've got 8 dice.
8
It's actually
dice.
probably going to be Chaplin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I.
Wow.
I didn't want to
literally a
assume the
robot.
robot knew about beep boop things, but evidently he does.
Very good at that stuff.
That's amazing.
Charlie, what can you tell me about that satellite dish up there?
Boop, beep, boop.
Boop beep boop.
You know I don't
Um,
like it when you do that, Charlie.
Sorry.
So it's a pretty. It
Well,
looks
it's
like they
pretty.
might have. Well, it's pretty. Yes. It seems like it might have been salvaged and put together, but it is very, very clearly a transmitter. Doesn't seem like a very strong one, so you can bet that. Just like the interference you're probably getting over comms trying to get back to base, they're probably having the same issue because of the weather.
Excellent.
There's no way we're talking to anyone.
Also, if I assume Charlie would tell me this, if this is a transmitter, it's not a long-range transmitter, they are communicating with someone within the city colony somewhere. So
Yes, that would be my expectations.
I just kind of wish I knew a way to find that out. So, do we have any other than the vehicle we came here? We don't really have any other vehicles or anything, right?
Not that you can readily access.
Nope, I put that one in the snow.
Well, unless we have a better idea, we're gonna have to basically bust in the front gate or climb over the wall.
If I can get my hands on the controls to the transmitter, hopefully I can find out the coordinates that it might be broadcasting to.
That is
And
most
there's
certainly
any
what
chance
I'm
of a
hoping
receiver as
for.
well.
But getting you there is going to be the hard part.
Well, that's why you're here, I guess.
Yep,
So it
just-
shouldn't be that hard. I do have a nice little old trusty plasma rifle. And I'm pretty good at it too.
I just have my knife.
Which is terrifying.
You don't just have a knife. You have a whole, you have 4 weapons. What are you talking about?
Am I a walking munitions depot? Yes. Do I want my knife above everything? Also, yes.
I mean, you got 3 kills with it, so I don't blame you.
These are the
Being
best of the
savvy.
best. You say so.
Being stabby.
It's a very small moon.
Oh dear.
Okay, this isn't a monarchy. All for up and over?
Up and over.
All right.
I
Are
guess
you guys going up?
That's the majority.
that
Are you
wasn't
guys
that
doing
wasn't
it
a
on this
command.
side?
That was a question,
Should
and y'all
we-
said sure. And I was like, well, okay then.
We're used to
Do
you
we
getting
have
orders.
anything like rope or climbing gear?
We should move over to here so we don't have to go past 2 layers of stuff. I see the thing labeled guard shack, and I don't want to deal with that. We should do it back here where they can't see.
But do we know that?
Yeah, we wouldn't know that
That's
is the
true.
thing.
Would we have been able to see the guard shack?
You didn't see
I
much
didn't
of
see
anything.
shit,
Oh, okay.
remember?
Never mind. We climb here.
Sergeant,
I
you want
had
to take a
3
peek?
dice.
You can tell us where you think to go over. Hammer, lift him up. Lift
Hammer,
up.
basket toss now.
You got it, boss.
For some reason, I'm just imagining Hammer is tall, and I don't know why.
I imagine him as being very short and angry. I'm gonna be real. No, wait, that's Jamiski. Jamiski is like that.
Concentrated rage.
But who's being lifted up?
Our good friend Sergeant Kale.
Sergeant
Oh, no, me?
Kale. You have
I thought we were
been.
gonna check the intern first. That's what privates are for.
Well, I didn't see anything, so we gotta try one more time with someone who might have eyes.
We need a more
I don't-
experienced
I
guy.
don't have
Who
eyes.
has eyes?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have
Eyes.
eyes.
Do I have eyes? No, I don't have eyes.
None of us have eyes.
We're a bunch
Only
of
Chat
heavy
has
guns
eyes.
who aren't here to figure out, solve problems.
I said I have knives, not eyes.
Close enough.
God damn it.
Okay, so Iona's being lifted up.
Here
Is
we
that
go.
what's happening?
Lift me up. This is fun.
Please, Mia.
That was a -2 observation, please.
I'm rolling 1 die.
Hey, that's what I did.
Y'all can thank Martyr for the encounter table.
Thank you. Nothing.
Nope.
You also can't see shit. Do you want anyone else to look over the wall?
I kind of imagine that, you
so
know,
I'll
Silva,
give it.
Silva just goes, Hammer, lift Iona up. And I'm like, what? And I get basket tossed before I know to look for anything.
So I will say, you know what, with this one, since you're trying to seek something out, you can get a faint outline of a second wall, and you do see the transmitter at the top of the building, but
There's
you don't get much
a
else.
transmitter. That direction.
You already knew that though.
Never mind. There's
Well,
a
let's
wall
start as
that
close to the
direction.
transmitter as we can.
That sounds
and,
great.
That
That would be my advice.
This
I
will be
agree.
my rationalization. And I
Yep.
recommend probably over here somewhere.
Hmm.
That's true.
Can't pop up my
Closest to that
character sheet,
wall.
son of a bitch.
The more you know.
All right.
Do.
Do. Which one of us is gonna try climbing this wall first?
Who's our heftiest boy, Jim?
Ooh.
Your heftiest boy,
The most swole.
the most swole, is probably going to be our lovely friend, Private Hammer.
That's what I assumed. I'm
I
gonna
have a
ask.
strength of 4 too. Otherwise,
Basically, I'm gonna ask Hammer to try to lift people up and over as best as possible, and he may have to stay behind, but that's fine.
oh shame.
He grunts and kind of bitches under his breath, like, well, sure,
Well,
see,
presumably we
it's
should leave
shitty that you
people
all get
with
the
the-
fun.
Could
We should leave people with the vehicle and to secure a perimeter, surely, in case anything were to happen while we're inside the building.
Yeah, we would trust no one else to cause a distraction as big as you can.
I do have a couple more grenades.
Exactly. See, you're great.
Fantastic. Just give me the word and I'll start knocking down the front door.
Awesome.
Is there anybody else that you are wanting to leave, or are you wanting to take the others with you?
I'll give at least one more person to one of the other non-player characters at the moment can stay behind with Hammer, just so he has backup, on himself. Though from the last session, he's rather deadly on his own, isn't he? And so I'll leave 2 of them behind and bring the rest with me to try to storm this house.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it is a house, isn't it?
Let's see.
It was a house at one point.
At one point.
All right. So, Hammer and I can't pronounce this name. Zemilski. I don't know. It starts with a Z. It starts with a Z. It ends with an I. We'll figure it out. But
Just say Zieminski and just pretend
Zieminski.
that's
That's about the closest that I've gotten to saying this name, I think.
Yeah.
But he and Hammer are going to stay behind, help you guys get over the wall, and start making their way back around the front of the compound.
perfect.
Maybe try to start digging that car out.
They're gonna stay close. They were told to knock down the front door and be a distraction when they were told to. So
Fair. There.
That works.
We
All
like
right.
distractions that we don't have to cause.
Yeah. Well, let's see. You guys are getting over the wall. Please, each of you, make me a mobility roll.
I would love to.
Do we have to subtract 2?
Nope.
Okay.
Love that for us.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
3
it.
successes.
Way to go, everyone.
I'm so proud of you.
I got 1 success.
Almost like I have pretty good die when I actually don't have to take away 2 of them.
Wild.
Imagine that.
Math.
Did we all make it over?
Al did get 1 success as well.
Mm-hmm.
All of us.
Cool deal.
I was just really swole,
Cool.
guys.
No doubt. No doubt.
Cool. I have to roll some dice. Give me a moment.
Why? Wait, no, we all passed. Why are you rolling dice?
I have to roll for enemies, man.
Why are enemies climbing
Did
the
you
wall?
did you expect this place to be empty?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we didn't see anyone. 2 people checked.
Yeah. Object permanence. Okay. If things aren't there,
Object
they're not
permanence.
there.
The object permanence.
That's
of a
not what
cat.
object permanence is, Nif, but I still appreciate you.
If I
Okay,
didn't see it, it doesn't exist.
There we go.
That's what I mean by if things aren't there, they're not there. If I didn't see them, they don't exist.
Like the
Yes.
wind.
Yeah.
Objects are temporary.
Sometimes objects are temporary.
Okay, so
That's how cat brain works, anyways.
Yep.
Oh, hot Pringle chat.
Coming around the corner, as you guys get over this wall,
The song "Over the Garden Wall" is stuck in my head right now.
It's a good jam.
Oh, no, that's a big
to point
boy.
out that the
why
map,
can't I move?
the map says that squares are 2 meters by 2 meters, so we're all about 12 feet tall in this reality.
Look, just
Finally.
pretend. Just pretend.
You might have to do a little bit of make believe.
I'm
Also,
okay with that.
it means the house is only about 24 feet wide.
Who the fuck does scaling in this economy? In this moon economy.
Look, no one said it was a big house. No one said it was a big compound. You just knew it was there. So, unfortunately, yeah, this guy is walking around the corner doing his patrols, and he catches sight.
We're just all mid-lowering each other down like a
I'm-
barrel of monkeys.
I'm just gonna leave him there. He sees you guys, and because he came around the corner, you can see him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Wow,
Gonna knife him.
what a noble, what a wise decision.
What? they're
I mean, if I'm being honest, knifing him is a lot quieter.
I'm ready.
I know, this is like my time has come.
but I guess.
I do want it known that I definitely like pulled the knife out and stuck it in my teeth before I climbed because I was ready.
You say you're first over and you're the first to see him then?
Yeah. Probably a better idea.
You know what? We'll say yeah.
We'll say that the order we went over the wall would probably be something along the lines of Iona, then me, and then Chaplin, and then Dante last.
Sorry,
Take-
dude.
Makes
I'm
sense.
trigger happy, I guess.
Makes sense.
Hey, we're here to basically protect Charlie for as long as possible to get him to the roof.
Thank you.
You're over last in case someone points a gun at us.
Fair. I'm good at shoot.
I'm
I
good at
panicked.
shoot. I technically am also better at ranged than I am at knifing, but knifing is
But
just
it is
a
a-
character choice.
It's
It
a
is
knife only
canon.
run.
Cannon is key.
It is canon.
key. But yeah, am I close enough to knife him when I see him, or is it kind of like we're like 10 feet away and we're like, huh,
Hey, wait a second.
huh.
What?
I was
No,
playing
just we're
him.
being each other.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Let's see. I'll say that
Knife to meet you.
You're not Dave.
Yeah, I'm
you,
just, you know,
since you're the
this
first
is a
over,
solid
and
wall. Just had to check.
I will say that you are close enough that yes, you can make the run to try to get him.
Just a good old lunge and stab.
Lunge and stab.
Guess I do that.
Yep.
I
I'ma
do that
do that.
thing.
I do that thing.
You do that thing.
I do that
Oh,
thing.
You do that thing.
2 successes.
Okay, let's see. This guy doesn't have any.
That trick
Here.
is saying meet you.
Whoops.
Let's
My knife
see.
slipped.
Again. I played
Okay,
with your
so-
heart. Sorry.
Since you got an extra success, which, by the way, Dante, as a refresher, since you got 3 successes, you do get to add an additional 2 perks if you look underneath the skills in question. You can pick 2 additional effects for your roll. Nif, same thing. You can pick an additional effect for your roll.
Death.
I can't do that one.
Oh.
You can do more damage though, can't you?
Yeah.
One of the options is more damage, yes.
I would like to do more damage. Or is it? I'm sorry, I'm looking for the perks sheet right now. But if there's one that's just quieter. Can I do that one?
One of them is you impress someone.
Yeah,
To
that's
impress this guy in
that's
silence.
that's
What's
basically
happening?
across the. That's
I-
basically across it.
You impress him by being so quiet.
Yes,
Wow.
I've so effectively impressed him at how good I am at stabbing that he's just stunned into silence. Maybe
Though actually, you're not using
So
you're not
that
using
is-
an ability. You're using.
I'm not. I'm
Close
using
combat.
a knife. Yeah. So I don't.
The
Yeah,
word do.
this is fine.
Is there any
Everything's fine.
is there any spot on the character sheet that lets you do that, or is that just remember it for yourself?
That lets you do what?
Add the bonuses or whatever.
Under your journal, there is a section called skills. Under skills, there is a thing called the skills in question.
Yes.
Amazing.
And Nick, could you give me an answer on what you were doing with that extra point?
I'm sorry. I'm still looking at it.
Okay. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
For stream, the stunts you can pull with extra successes are inflict 1 more point of damage, outmaneuver your enemy and trade initiative scores, knock or pull a weapon from your opponent. Your opponent is knocked
Okay.
to the ground, or you hold your opponent in a grapple.
If I grapple, can I so that I know he's quiet? I would like that.
Yeah.
We hush.
Okay. So
That's called a
you
super hold.
you lunge forward with your knife at this guy. You get him. We'll say he goes to turn and try to flag his friend, but you're able to get around to get your arm and your knife to his throat, and
He's good.
that's some damage to him. And but he is silenced, and you can drag
Yay.
him back around the corner.
Yes. Yes, please.
Ready, so that is him, and the rest of you are over the wall without being spotted.
We did it.
You're going to drag him
Yeah.
back behind the house, and Captain Silva is going to basically put a knee into his chest and start searching him for any other weapons or, identification stuff.
He doesn't really have any identification on him. He does have a service pistol, pretty much the same as yours, and the AK-4047, which isn't the pulse rifle. It's more of like a standard rifle.
It's not
Shooting
as
gun?
cool.
Yeah,
A boring gun.
it's not cool.
I'm going to take the smaller gun and just basically chuck it over the compound wall.
Yeet.
Straight into the snow. But do you have any keys or anything, or not really?
No.
Great.
Does he have a radio?
Other good question.
Radio.
He does have a radio on him.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
That's a good one, Charlie.
Way to go, buddy.
That's why you bring me along.
I asked the GM what stuff does he have, and all I got was weapons.
Well, that was the quick reference. So
Great. Now we have a radio, and I'm gonna send Private Dante off to the left, and Sergeant Iona off to the right to peer
Perfect.
around the corners and see who else is stalking these grounds.
I assume we
We're only gonna have a few minutes, because as soon as he doesn't come back from around, then they're gonna know something's up.
So what are you gonna do with this guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we restrain him before I leave, or
Oh, good question. Yeah, I think Silva's gonna
knock
take.
him out? Do we throw him over the wall?
Well, I would love to do that. I think knocking him out is the appropriate response.
Aw.
If you want to kill him, all to you.
I was gonna see you guys were going through all these options, and I was just gonna be break his neck.
If you
But,
want to kill him, all to you. But that's his death on your hands.
Okay.
I will just
Y'all are
flip.
bloodthirsty Marines. Is that an issue?
I don't
Oh.
know. I'm not bloodthirsty. I want to get shit done. I don't want to kill everyone.
I will flip the knife over and just bop him on the head to knock him unconscious, like with the handle of it.
Okay, there's a solid thud, and he falls forward into the snow.
I just kind of like awkwardly nod at the captain and then go peek around the corner.
Small pool of blood forming in the ice from that knife wound.
Oh.
We are not going to attend to that.
We
Sucks for him.
just pack some ice into that wound and it's fine.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Again, if he dies, I don't care. I'm not going to actively shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that would be loud.
I didn't say shoot him in the face. I said break his neck. That's pretty swift, you know? Just stomp on it, right?
Okay.
Anyways.
The things that go through Skeleby's head right now are very
I am in
confusing.
character. I am in character.
Skelly is ready for a fight, okay?
What about that? What do we see around the corners?
Yourself you're in character.
Are
Okay.
you stopping at the corners to take a look?
Yes.
I've asked Dante and Iona to go to the corners and take a peek around.
It's not very
Report
good
back.
idea.
So the corners
yeah.
as in like these back corners, or are you moving up?
I think
Well,
the back
we are
corners,
right behind the house. So, here.
These back corners?
I am looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I assume I'm in the right spot.
Yeah, I was gonna look right there.
So I'm gonna roll that observation. I'm guessing, do we still have that negative?
Probably.
You sure do.
For the record, I only have 3 die in this.
I'm rolling 1 die in this.
2.
My
We see
observation
nothing.
is not bad.
Nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
From those corners, you guys don't see anything.
Well, it's fine.
Does this house
It's
have
fine.
any ground floor windows?
Yes, however, they have been boarded up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not even robot eyes can see through those.
You
Well, actually,
don't have X-ray vision. You have a device for that. The device isn't working. I can't help you.
Ugh. It's not working, I guess.
Robot vision.
Not working.
Can I try turning it off and on again?
Yeah, that always works. He's the one with the high tech score, so we know.
I'm going to
it's
trust
true.
Charlie with the sergeant, and I'm going to head over to the Private Dante. And
Yeah, buddy.
we're going to flank the house, basically, and come around the front.
Mm-hmm.
sounds good.
This can only end well.
Of
Sure.
course.
Are you guys trying to be kind of stealthy about this?
Yes.
Yes.
Trying.
Kind of stealthy, but I want to have my gun at the ready.
Okay, then I will need mobility rolls.
Oh, shit.
Is
Oh,
that mobility doesn't get the negative, right?
Nope.
Okay. That doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, none of us can do anything.
Everything is
fine.
awful.
You know what? It's okay. It's fine.
It's not awful, it's just not useful.
Sorry, I'm
Like, we haven't
fiddling with
failed.
stream stuff. I haven't rolled yet.
You're
Let's
wonderful.
see. I try my best.
Mobility. Oy vey.
Oh,
There we
look
go.
at that. You really hustled.
You know what I'm going to do?
Like what?
Let's find it. So one of the things I can do with more than one success is
Yeah.
give one success to another PC in the same situation as you.
Oh,
So I'm going to lead the private and give him a success in this
Hey.
stealth roll.
Whew,
Hell yeah.
that's
That
very
works.
That's what a leader does.
nice. Way to go.
I can't do the same for you, Nif, so Iona, you're on
That's
your own.
That's fine.
And I made my roll.
I have pulled out my gun as well as my knife, so I am well
Okay.
comforted.
You just
Well,
You guys
comforted is
are-
a word.
Good to go. So you move forward, and are you guys stopping at the corners?
Yeah.
I assume so, yes.
Yep, we're gonna
That's
do the
why I
same thing on
stopped.
the other corners, and peek around at the front of the house.
Time.
Obviously, Iona and Charlie, you are running by the inner gate. Oh, there's someone there.
Oh.
So hopefully they'll see anyone who's at that gate. I don't think they will, though.
Probably not.
I don't.
This gate has some slots in it. You catch a glance of somebody as you go past Chaplain.
Uh-oh.
Am I able to have a better look through the gate?
If you want
I
to
like
move
push
over
myself up
there,
against the wall and do like a quick kind of cheeky look around the corner.
yeah, go for it. Let's see.
Was it observation -2?
No go-go gadget hands
Yes,
to reach through the
please.
slats either,
Okay,
though.
okay. -2. Oh, modifier, please.
I think the one thing that I've taken away from Alien RPG is their idea of a robot and our idea of a robot are fundamentally different.
Okay, so
Hmm.
you definitively know that there is a person here, and he's just kind of standing post, and you can tell that the guard check is right here on the other side of the door, but you don't really get a sight line to see much of anything else. It's just the yard.
Okay,
You can see that there is a person.
there are definitely people there.
That's a
People
human
exist in this
person.
area.
There is an individual.
That's a human.
There is a human-shaped thing.
Living things got them.
Okay.
I know what that is. That's not a snowman.
It's not a snowman.
God, fuck.
Okay, so you guys have this guy on the other side here. He's just kind of hanging out. You subsequently hear his radio crackles to life, as well as the one in your guys' hands that you picked up.
Uh-oh.
You hear some frantic calling for help.
Ooh, interesting.
And subsequently, you also start to hear gunfire in the house.
Oh.
Party started without us.
What does this guard guy do? Does he run into the house, or does he stay where he is?
He is actually turning to start going to inside the house, armed and ready, which...
Is there
Hold on, I'm going to move somebody real quick, because I'm trying to remember where the door is. It's right there.
That right there.
Right there. So he turns and starts to head inside.
That's a problem. Well,
The radio...
I mean, maybe they'll have taken care of each other by the time we get in there.
sure. I like that optimism.
The radio is still kind of going. They're saying it's basically abort mission. We're getting boats out of here. Everybody fall back.
Fall
Wow.
back. We have the house surrounded. Do
There.
we go in after that?
Sorry, use a term that I didn't recognize. We're getting what?
Odos.
What's that mean?
That is a name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Surprisingly,
Is it a name
despite
we
it sound
recognize?
You probably heard it floating around the fort before you left. Bodos is the leader of the insurgents.
Ooh.
the leader. But
So you probably you didn't really get any information about him because that was impertinent to your mission at the time, but
We know that they're all together in it.
they're all together in it. But Bodos, you gathered while you were getting things set up is that yes, he is the leader of the insurgents on the moon, and that him and his forces had set up shop somewhere on the colony. They hadn't quite figured out where yet.
Sounds like we figured out where.
Certainly
brain.
does. I'm gonna basically flank this door with Iona, and we're gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna quietly as I can open the door, and note I don't push it open because I kind of let it float open a bit, and see if I can hear or see anyone inside around this corner. Which, if you don't mind, I'm gonna
Does
Yeah,
it
go ahead and
creak?
move over.
Does it creak dramatically as we open the door?
Preferably.
I hope so.
Do y'all want to join me on this other ground floor map?
Meh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I would like my map to not jump to the very bottom so that I can move things. Thank you. It keeps jumping to the bottom. I'm reloading my Roll20.
That's a mood. Good job, Roll20.
Thanks.
Trying its best.
Is it, though? Is it?
Are we
I mean-
Could do better.
I was gonna say, just because it could do better doesn't mean it's not trying its best. I didn't imply that it was doing a good job.
I mean, if
Also,
it
hang on.
specifically could do better, then it is not doing its best.
So,
That's
did-
just not
None. Why
fair.
can't I?
I'd like to see you try to be a free tabletop software. Also, sorry about the mute. I had to crack open a cold one with the boys. Well, it's
Oh, it's cold out here for sure.
my room is on fire because my heat is right below my desk and it is just turned on.
That's amazing. I'm so cold here.
The heck is going on here?
I had
Do we need to go to intermission
coup,
while you figure out
typically.
Roll20, Meg?
We could
Might not be a-
What
might-
time is it?
We've been
It's
running
about-
for about an hour
yeah.
15, so if you want to take a break right now might be a good idea.
Let's go ahead and roll to intermission because it's about to get wild, guys.
Ooh.
And we are back, folks. The hamsters are gone and the snow is still mounting.
Woo!
But we are huddled up around the door here, trying to get our eyes into this building and see what's going on. Our insurgents have called over the radio for all their people to clear out, that they're getting their leader out of
whatever is going on.
this building. The building's been compromised. They're bailing. Bye. That's
Bye.
the gist of it. But as you
And we're going to stab some shit while they leave.
yeah, stab at
Ready.
everything.
Just
So-
everything that leaves the building, which is a stab.
Yep.
Um,
It's like punching a
something
ticket,
tells me
except it's a
they
hole
may
in
not
your
be
body.
leaving through the front door. We're gonna find out though.
They may be
Did
having
we-
a hard time with that.
Did we actually check for like other exits in this building? I
Well,
don't think we
we
did.
went all the way around it, so I assume we would have seen them.
Right.
There were no windows because they're all boarded up. There's no
Right.
doors
Okay.
because we didn't see them on the map anywhere.
Except
Alright,
for
that's fine. This
this
is
boy.
fine. Perfect.
I doubt they'll be getting a helicopter, but you never know.
Hey, they can certainly try.
Okay, so you guys, well, Silva, you peek around inside this door, and you pretty much just see the back end of that soldier that you just saw bolting through here. You still hear gunfire going off. It sounds like there is something going on upstairs, and whatever it is messy.
Why are they shooting each other?
Who knows?
It doesn't necessarily. You can't tell. It actually sounds like there might be something like an animal in here.
I wonder what it is.
right?
Sorry. Okay.
But you hear the gunfire and all that's going off. You hear people talking in this room directly across from you.
So the
There's
soldier.
screaming and a body that's right in front of you.
Oh, so there's a body like.
I'm looking for this ambiance. of
about
chaos.
there. Yep, something
Okay.
fell over the edge of the stairwell right in front of you.
Well, that's
Something.
a
So
safety
I need you-
violation.
I need you to take a point of stress for me.
Everybody?
Silva, because Silva's the one that was looking in the door.
Oh, okay.
Okie doke. There's my whatchamacallit for y'all.
Tanks.
A point of stress. Because
Yep.
we're about to go into battle, can I take one of Fasul's health?
Yeah, do it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
do
go
that.
for it.
And then
Let's be tip top.
in game, we can say that Silva, out of nowhere, just takes like an EpiPen of health
Like
juice.
a stim pack. Go with
Stim pack? Well, I mean, like, yes, we
Hey,
could
now.
take an actual sci-fi term for something we could play, or I could say health juice.
I like health juice.
She's in a juice cleanse right
it's-
now.
It's, you know what? You have some pocket juice on you.
Oh, no,
Yum.
not pocket
Yeah.
juice.
Like
City
a
of
salve.
Mist, City of Mist
Rub.
is making an awful comeback.
Whether Popper likes it or not. But yes, you guys have all that going on. How would you like to proceed?
Oh, I love that you finished drawing the body.
That is a nice little imposter shape. It doesn't have arms.
It fell with its arms underneath it. You can't see them.
Or it didn't
Yep,
have
just-
arms. That was
I think
my.
it's more of a crewmate.
Yeah.
He's been disarmed.
I mean, they're all the same shape.
God damn it, Skelly. On that note,
And we're done.
I'll say I'm gonna point to Sergeant and ask him. Geez, why did I think it's her? Him to head on in.
Yep.
And so I'll say that Charlie follows him, and then me and whatever.
Are we
your name
going
is.
ground floor first and then up the stairs?
I think that I'll take. Why do I switch your name? I'll take Dante upstairs, and
Mhm.
I want.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm gonna do this with hand motions because I'm a captain of the Marines. I'm gonna take the chaplain upstairs because that's where we
Right.
want him to be. And I'm gonna
Right.
ask Iona and Dante to stealthily see what's going on inside the studio,
So clear the ground floor.
basically.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Off
go.
I go.
Guns and knives blazing.
Yes, my knife is blazing.
Armed and ready.
1,000-degree
All right.
knife.
I would like to pull out a tiny amount of gasoline and just light a fluid and just.
It's the flaming, poisoning, raging knife of doom.
Crumbs.
The captain is going to kind of crouch and hold position, but halfway up these steps, as she watches over Iona.
Perfect. I
Okay.
feel very watched over.
So you guys move forward into here and give me just a moment. That's not the right thing. So there is only 3 tokens there because it's very small space. But there's probably 4 or 5 actual soldiers with Bodos, and you can see them. They're kicking up this little table here and pulling the rug out. And you know what, Fazul? You called it. There is, in fact, a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
They turn when
That
you
was very nearly in harmony. I was so proud of it all.
they see you guys come in and they turn, and Bodos is actually, they've just motioned him to go in first. So I will give you guys a chance to act first. Would you like to continue with this and engage with them, or do you want to just let them go?
We're
not letting them go.
Technically, they're not our mission, though.
I mean, but they might have
they not?
information about our mission.
Shoot them.
I mean, I gave it up. I left this up to you. So
I
just
want to
reminding you-
try.
I'm rolling to shoot.
I want to try and shoot non-lethally so that we can question them later.
Fine.
Who are you guys
shoot for the
shooting?
legs. The one that has an actual icon. How about that?
You're shooting at Bodos?
Yes.
Probably an
Okay.
indicator they're important.
Go for the legs.
Dude's got a strong look, eh?
That's a look.
Here, we'll do this so that you guys can get a look at him.
Love it. Combat engineer turned insurgent leader.
Hey, we're the same age.
Ignore the fact where it's got all this information at the bottom there, but
Right.
Wow, he was a student of military history. That's cool.
What a
We're
good
just
boy.
along and to find
I'm
some
glad I
military
can note this
protocol.
from shooting at him.
Yeah,
Right.
I've learned
That
so
is
much.
that is
But-
a very, very educated kneecap. You're
He's
able to
just a
relate.
guy fighting for his people.
So you're taking shots at him. Let's see what this roll was.
Shot the knee.
Dante.
Oh, I should have clicked on the actual pulse rifle thing. Whoops.
Did I get a stress from
It's
seeing
fine,
a dead
don't
body,
worry.
or like?
Stress from me just shooting, going in, guns blazing.
You know
I'll
what?
give
If the
myself a
fact
stress.
if the fact that you killed 3 people didn't get to you, I think you're okay at the moment. But
This is fine.
this is fine. Okay, so you did get an extra crosshair. So what would you like to add to that effect?
Well, I did say that I was aiming for the kneecap, so maybe
Prone.
we pop it.
Going for extra damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck that kneecap in particular.
How much
That
damage does
one.
your rifle do?
It does 2 damage and 1 bonus, question mark. So,
So you're dealing a total of 3. He is not happy about his knee being blown out, but he is still standing.
what?
Iona, would you like to act?
Yeah, I would. Is he the first one down the hatch?
They are trying to get him down that hatch, yes.
Yeah, then I'm gonna shoot for the other kneecap.
Go for it. Do it. Come on.
I get 1. I got
Hell
1
yeah.
success.
That is...
So I grabbed the other kneecap.
Okay, well, that
The other
is...
kneecap, but I like the idea you grab his other kneecap.
Just
I
grab
just
it.
like lunge forward and knife the kneecap.
Okay, well... You didn't hit the kneecap.
Oh no.
That's a headshot.
Oh no.
That's not his knee. I mean, I'm a doctor.
No, that's a critical injury table headshot. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
That's
Is that one of the
sorry,
few
you're-
ones that kills them or not?
Yes, he
Not
is.
soldiering.
It goes right through his head. His soldiers are covered in his blood, and he falls into that hole.
Oh no.
He's not getting. He got out technically.
we were aiming
He's
for the
not,
knees.
He's not moving.
Oh no.
Now
I
you
wanted
got
to
these
be-
guys, and they are very, very upset, and they are going to
Uh-oh.
return fire.
I want to yell at them.
You want to yell at the soldiers?
Yes, because
We
I
aimed for the
accident-
knees.
I accidentally downed Botos, and so I was just like,
You
"Don't
just
push
I love-
us."
I love that Sarge Iona is the kind of person who blames others when they mess up.
Yep. I'm just gonna yell like, "Don't push us! Don't try it!" And just try and get them to surrender since we brained him so bad.
I am.
That's not gonna
On the
work on
edge.
them. They are mad.
So am I. I'm kidding. I'm freaked out.
And let's see,
This is fine.
who's front and center here? Is that Iona?
That's me. Hi.
Hey, Iona, I need you to make me an armor roll.
Okay. Help.
Sounds like some hacks happening though. Just getting that auto headshot when you're clearly
Mm.
going for the knee.
My bad, y'all.
He-
I got 1 success.
Iona's using aimbot, so
Yeah.
that you don't that mitigates the damage. You don't get anything. Your armor protects you,
Yeah.
and we will
Too bad it couldn't
keep
protect
with
him.
that at the moment. Let's. Iona, Chaplain, what are y'all doing?
You mean Silva Chaplin, but that's okay.
We'll get our
Sylvan
names right
Chaplin.
eventually.
Once
Iona and Chaplain are buddies, okay?
We are.
pretty much. Once I see that they've kind of taken over, and I don't feel like being caught in that crossfire right now. I definitely hear someone's skull go crunch, And so Captain Silva's going to motion to Chaplain and just run up these stairs and take a peek over the banister.
Chaplin's going to come in and have a quick look over this body just to try and determine cause of death, any injuries, weapon caliber, that sort of thing. Whether he's been stabbed, shot, burst, anything.
With the body, it looks like something tore through him. He has been ripped to shreds. His neck's at a crooked angle, multiple limbs broken in multiple places.
You don't gotta be a doctor to tell that got fucked up.
But this is certainly nothing that a human person has done.
Actually, no. This does not seem within the realm of a person, as far as you know, being capable of doing. That guy is actually going to be gone. Bye-bye. He decided to bail.
That's right.
He saw him die and went, fuck this.
Yeah.
So what do we... I guess I can move my character up to the second floor.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
What do I see at the top at the landing?
Couple more bodies.
Oh, no.
Same thing. They've been ripped to shreds. The door here is somewhat open, as with this door, the blood trail and carnage seems to go through here.
Captain Silva, I almost calls Captain Iona, is going to very carefully work her way around towards the master bedroom. And she's going
Hey!
What?
No, that's the person. You hear somebody yelling, hey, it's somebody out there?
No.
No.
I assume this is from the master bedroom, you mean?
This is actually from the guest bedroom that you just passed. They heard you walking by.
Interesting. Okay. What do I hear coming from the master bedroom? Anything?
Shifting. It just sounds like movement. Maybe somebody moving things around. Look, please don't leave me here.
I'll walk up the guest room door and open it.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
Wait a second, I recognize that face.
Pretty much
Up.
cuffed and
Oh, buddy.
I will share it with you guys here in just a second. We have
a friend.
our lovely friend here that you very clearly recognize as Lance Corporal Wright. Her gear is sitting on the bed across from her, but she is chained to a post. And she looks very, very frantic and sees you come in and says, oh, thank God, you have to get me out of here. I cannot end like this.
He's going to go, okay, you need to calm down. You're clearly in a state of shock. Sit down. I need to run a quick test. And he's going to, get his little torch out and check, reactions and do a quick once over. See if anything's wrong.
Other than the fact that she is obviously very scared and sweating from it, she's alert.
But otherwise fully healthy.
Otherwise visually healthy. She has a couple of scratches and bruises. Looks like she probably got into a fight with a couple of the insurgents, but overall, no sustainable damage.
Is she all right?
She'll make it through so far, unless anything happens.
Okay, Corporal. What are you doing here?
I was ambushed trying to get to the spaceport.
Ambushed by what?
The insurgents.
You're not part of them?
No. No, I just wanted off this fucking moon.
Okay, then. They brought you here? Why?
It was Russia. She's tried to cut a deal with them for protection. Look, you have to get me out of here. We have to leave right now.
What's going on? What sliced up those people outside?
Sick, but I don't think it's her anymore.
You need to explain what you're talking about. What is going on?
Project Life Force. Who the hell are you people?
Relax, the doctor.
As Charlie says that says, relax, I'm a doctor. Silva's gonna pull out one of her guns and hold it to Wright's chest and say, I'm the only reason you're alive right now. What is going on?
It was Project Life Force.
You keep saying that. What is it?
A project that Colonel Myers was working on. And you guys know that Colonel Myers is the one who oversees Fort Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
He has also been rumored to have been dealing with some specialized weaponry on one of the lower floors. We were assigned to get these things, these containment units off the moon, but they broke containment. We're sick, all of us. Wojciech is the one that's turning first.
And you?
I don't know. I feel fine. I don't look like her. I don't want to be next.
That's okay. That's why we're here. Now I'm just going to give you a little something just to top you up, just to make sure everything's okay. And he's going to pull one of his little medipacks out and just start dithering around and kind of, wink at Silver and be like, okay, this will be fine.
He's pulling
He's
out
like,
chloroform.
just a small injection. It should be fine. It will just give you enough pep to get you back to base. Okay, all in one piece. Should stave off any of the factors you may have had. You've clearly been through a lot of stress. It looks like you've been in the wars. This should see you through.
Since
okay,
Chaplin is obviously taking control of Wright, as much as Silva is not pleased, she is going to walk back into the hallway and carefully step around the dead bodies. And again, she's going to kind of push open the door into the master bedroom here with a tip of her gun.
Okay, so we will address that in a moment. We're going to go revisit the ground floor because as you guys are trying to comfort and deal with the frantic Lance Corporal, there's still a gunfight going on downstairs.
See, I thought at first you were saying comfort as in we're in the middle of comforting. Then I'm like, I don't know if there's any comforting happening.
It was your turn after we just completely annihilated that guy. It's fine.
You'll be comfortable when you're dead.
All right, so
I gave them the chance to stand down.
One of them bailed, so you know what? He said, "Fuck this! I'm getting out of here." And
I have a 25% success rate. This is fine.
They're starting to move to maybe try and follow suit, but they are. One of them already went. Let's see.
Tunnel.
Yeah, I was gonna say they decided to go with to avoid the and die part of the song.
But shots were taken. A couple of them missed. One of them hit Iona, but your armor is better than theirs. So you guys can go ahead and take your actions.
Can I like tell them to back away from the trapdoor and try and like get them to put down their weapons and stuff?
Are they looking right?
How do they look like they could be convinced to do that?
Are they looking ready to shoot? If they're looking ready to shoot, I'm shoot.
Of course you are.
Listen.
You are predictable and dependable.
A jarhead.
Iona and Dante, the knife and the guns, as they call it.
Together forever.
That's our new
Back
band
in
name.
the club.
Okay.
That's your
alright,
band name. I think it'll be searched by the FBI really quickly.
I spaced for a minute there. Who is somebody taking an action?
Do they look like they could be convinced to surrender?
Do you have a command roll?
Let me check.
If they look aggressive, even a little bit, I'm ready.
Friendly reminder, friends, keep track of your skills.
I don't think I do.
Okay, then
I
make
mean,
me.
I am a sergeant. I don't know if they can. I don't know if
I don't think the
applies.
insurgents recognize rank, but
didn't think that they did.
try to make me a manipulate.
All right, that's not gonna go well. See, I told you, no successes.
All right. Well, if
And
that's-
they are not buying that.
okay. So they looking
So-
like they're gonna shoot.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, and I will
Okay.
say that counts as your slow
Yeah.
action.
All right. Well, if they looking even a little bit aggressive, this guy, I'm gonna shoot at him.
They were taking shots as they were trying to move.
Oh,
so
well then,
that's
yeah,
aggressive.
I'm shooting them.
All right, make your roll.
That maybe counts as aggressive in my book.
Okay, so should I click on the roll with the next to the weapon, or should I actually do the ranged combat roll separate?
I think they're both the same.
Yeah.
Are they? Oh, okay. Well then, we're shooting this dude with a pulse rifle. Let's go. We're shooting this dude with the pulse rifle.
And you are shooting that dude with a pulse rifle. But yeah. Oh, holy moly. Let's see.
Proud.
What is this guy?
That's
Okay.
3 successes.
That is 3 successes. What would you like to do with your additionals?
Oh,
More damage.
I was gonna. Yeah, let's do more damage. That's a comfy one.
Okay, your rifle does 2 damage by default.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a total of 4. This first guy
How's he looking?
still standing, but barely.
Noted.
Okay, Iona, you still have a fast action.
I can has shoot, please.
Okay.
Trying not to murder them completely.
Aim for the head and you'll shoot him in the knee.
Yeah, sure, that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Which one are you shooting?
The next one, I'm different target because the last time that we tried to both
This
have
guy?
the same person. Yes.
What are you doing with your extras?
Knock him prone.
Can you do that with range combat?
Shoot, maybe not. You're right. Extra damage.
Extra damage.
Extra damage.
Good news, it's still standing,
Yay!
but also not happy. Not
I
happy
know-
at all.
I know that I'm mean to say non-lethal, but my head just immediately goes, yeah, I'd like non-toxic damage, please.
Non-toxic damage.
I don't know, but like, you know,
I mean,
that,
that's fine too, right?
you know,
You know that.
bullets and stuff could probably give you lead poisoning, maybe.
You know
so.
what?
Okay.
No, I'm going for non-toxic damage, okay?
So this guy jumps down. he's able to get out. This guy also uses
Hey.
his action to
Hey,
move
no.
and get
Yeah.
out.
You didn't shoot him hard enough.
But this
Hey,
guy, he is
you
still
didn't
trying to
either.
move. He took a shot at you, Iona, since you're still standing in that doorway.
Cool. This is
Unless you
fine.
guys would have wanted to reposition.
I mean, I would probably have only moved like a little bit to let Dante
Oh.
come into the room more, just to open
Let
up the
Dante
space for
shoot.
you. I would, yes, let Dante shoot.
You know what?
2021.
You know what? Well, to make it fair, we'll take a shot at Dante.
Nah, shoot at
Roll
me.
me
I don't
an
care.
armor roll, please.
Well, shit.
Shoot at me. I don't care.
That
That mitigates the damage. It pings off of your armor.
Can't shoot me.
Yep, but he is still in the room with you guys. So it's your turns.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him. Who is shooting?
Me.
Yeah, you shoot him, and then I want to see if I
Oh.
can jump down the hatch after
Holy
them.
shit.
You can shoot them.
Yeah, I can shoot him. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, you can definitely shoot him. Are you doing extra damage for this?
How's he looking? Real quick.
He was not hit at all, so
So you should do extra damage, is what I'm hearing.
1 extra damage, and then actually gonna knock his gun out with the other of his
Okay.
hand.
so with the pulse rifle, you sear the shit out of his hands, and that gun is basically tossed aside.
Nice.
That he is still standing and bitching. He is not pleased because his hands are now seared. And he just kind of holds them closer to his chest, like, son of a bitch.
It was self-defense.
Self-defense. He did shoot first.
That time.
You're a space marine. It doesn't have to be self-defense.
Oh, I know. I'm just being an asshole.
Okay, let's see. What is he doing?
What is he doing with him burnt hands and him no gun?
I don't know. I think that
Burnt-
depends on what Iona is doing. What you doing, friend?
I want to run to the secret tunnel, and I want to get in the secret tunnel and try and give chase to the people who are escaping. It's okay if you don't have a map section for that.
I don't have a map section
It's
for that. I
okay.
don't think anybody anticipated them going into the secret tunnel. But
There was a secret tunnel. Of course we were going to go in the secret tunnel.
why not? We don't even know where it goes.
Yeah. The only way to find out where it goes is to go there.
So this is
Tunnels.
actually it's actually a bit of a maze. It veers off into a couple of different places, and one went one way and one went the other.
Would you say it's amazing?
Stop that.
What a bunch of worms.
They are a bunch of worms.
Yeah, I'd like to just pick a direction and go give chase.
Good adventurers go left. Just saying.
Yep.
I love
Okay.
that when the GM says, I don't have a map for this. I didn't expect you to go there. And you're like, but I'm still
You
going
know,
there.
Yep.
You know what? That's okay.
It's what my
Goodbye
character
for a
would
bit.
do.
Goodbye
Oh.
for a bit.
Goodbye
Jennifer,
forever.
You didn't say that.
Go
How
on,
could
get
you?
advantage on the next roll. Who's gonna have the next roll? Is it me? Do I get to shoot?
What are you doing? But I think
I was gonna say, what happened to the other dude?
the guy that you were just dealing with.
Yes,
So he is actually
with the Kentucky Fried Fingers.
reluctant a little bit, but he thinks his best option is still to just go into the tunnel and try to book it. He sees which way he stops for a minute to see which way Iona is bolting, and then bolts off the other direction.
And then we play the Benny Hill theme song as we run around the secret tunnels.
I don't know. Well, I know my character wouldn't know this, but I, Skelly, outside of character, know it's a real bad idea to go into fucking tunnels in alien movies. But Sure, I'll give
I've
chase
just been reminded that we're in
and
an
try to
alien
shoot him in the
movie.
back.
So you
I would
guys
like-
are going into the tunnel?
I would like to reconsider
I
my
want to
life
it-
choices, please.
I want to at least
will give
run
you.
down.
I will give you the chance to redact this and decide what you guys are
Oh,
doing
no,
based on
I think-
assessing the tunnel.
No
think
take
that
back, please.
No,
See,
I think
I
that
was
I
going.
jumped down the tunnel and I was like, give chase, that's what we gotta do. And then I got down there and I'm like, oh no, I just like froze.
See, I was just gonna jump down there, and if I can get a shoot before he turns off into the other direction of the tunnel, I'll shoot him in the back. But
Give me a range.
Let's go. How do I roll with? Do we use the advantage or no?
You can bank the advantage for a moment.
Yeah, I'll bank the advantage. I have decent
You would like
shoots.
to.
Got good shoots. You're good. Hup.
Here we go.
Let's go for that extra damage.
Ooh.
Okay, let's take a look at our table.
Oh
He's
boy.
down. He's down. But let's see.
But he's in the tunnels.
He is in the tunnels. And his buddies don't give a shit about him.
Ouch.
Damn.
And
Sucks for
That's rough,
him.
buddy.
Sucks for him. Let's see.
Know those feels.
Oh.
oh,
Hey, buddy, I would never leave you behind.
You're real fond of shooting people in the leg, as it turns out. You clip him in the leg, and it's very bloody and messy. And he lets out a curse, and with his seared
Lets out a-
hands and his bloody leg,
He's
he's
not
just
going anywhere.
trying to stave off that bleeding.
he's not going anywhere. Let me call Iona back though real quick. Be like, hey, get back here though. The hell?
Yeah, I was just checking for them down the tunnels. This is fine. I'm trying to play it off like I was chasing them. I was not.
Well, one of them's not gonna get very far anyways.
Good.
Two of them
Put you
maybe.
back up here.
Cool, thanks. I would like to be back on the map
Leaving
now.
the
Two of
secret
them,
tunnel.
and then
Are you guys staying in the tunnel? Or are you
Nope.
climbing back out?
leaving.
I will follow my.
This isn't part of the
partner
mission.
then.
All right. Fuck them. They're not relevant. Okay. So
They're not getting far at this point.
Nah.
are you guys heading back, starting to head upstairs then? Or,
Yeah.
Sure.
okay. So we're gonna hop back over because, yes, that was all going on. We've had our conversation. Now we've got Silva taking a peek into the master bedroom. And we have curled up. It's actually pretty dark in here. It looks like the lamps have all kind of been shattered, and you see the a little bit of a flicker from a terminal. That's really all you're getting as far as light goes. But you follow this blood trail into this room, and in a corner, there are just several bits and pieces of bodies, arms, limbs, entire people just curled up in that corner, almost like it's a nest, like a bird's roosting in there. And from that little nest, you see someone move and start to stand up.
Someone or something?
Someone.
No, it's not a bird, chat.
You see, hold on. It's not a bird. We only assign birds to TPK members. These are not TPK members.
Not a bird, it's a plane.
Somebody said
And
no,
for our
therefore it
lovely
must be bird.
people, if they want to take a look at our Sergeant Wolfstick,
It's Sergeant Sheep.
That's what
Sergeant
they
Sheet.
used to
Yeah.
look like.
She still a little bit there. She's human, but it's very clear that she is not okay. She's pretty much, well, she's, sorry, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. It's, Rosik stands up and you see that she is just sweating profusely despite the fucking cold. And she's not wearing anything really outside of like a shirt and her pants. But she is sweating. You see long veins working their way up her neck, her face, her eyes are blacked over. And well, she sees you and just kind of lets out a shriek and is pulling at her hair, like her scalp, and is trying to gauge what's going on. And she pulls at her hair and it's just her skin's also tearing with it. It's, you start to see as her skull, it's black. And it is shifting along with most of the rest of her body. She is screaming from pain as her joints all snap and readjust. Spines burst through her back, and pretty much what's left of her face is just pulled down. Staring back at you is just a void. There's no eyes. All you see are big, mean metal teeth dripping with saliva. And I need you to make a roll for me.
We are playing a TTRPG, so go for it.
Yeah. Trying to.
Ironically, maybe the tunnel was the safe way to go.
See, called it.
I still wouldn't trust
It is absolutely tragic, but let's see.
Oh, she needs some milk.
She needs some milk.
I've got milk.
That'll cure that sickness right up.
So what am I rolling for?
I am double checking because for some reason it was not on that thing that I had open.
Which
I believe
of
it's going.
Which of these 17 pages?
It's
is
going
this
to end up. Yeah, there's millions of things. I'm going to say it's a manipulation.
Okay. And what am I trying to do?
See, how did you do? Okay, so that is a success. Wojcik is staring at you, or what used to be Wojcik is staring at you and
Was Shik.
trying to pretty much keep you distracted as they start to move forward. Trying to keep your gaze locked on theirs, even though they don't have eyes.
No,
I'm gonna leave her. This is more fun if it's human. Also, you need to add a stress point for me.
a second one?
Yes, please.
Okie doke. She is not going to hold back. She's been told that basically these AWOLs, we want them back dead or alive. Doesn't really matter to her. And so she's going to open fire on it. She knows this is no longer Wojcik, so, I mean...
I was gonna say...
Then make me a ranged roll, please.
Ooh. So that's a success and a stress thingy.
And
Is the
alien.
then I need you to make me a panic roll.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You're good.
Yay.
Okay.
So
Do I take a stress level from rolling that panic thing or not?
I think so.
That's what I'm trying to remember the rules. It's
I
been
was
so
gonna
long.
say, I think you do. I remember stress
I feel like
definitely stacks up fast.
you specifically take one when you roll that, but I'm not sure if that's
yeah,
correct or
you.
Because it just
Me.
cascades.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just double check it real quick. Let's see. It actually does not look like it increases from you having to roll a panic.
No,
That's
but
good.
because I. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. But I do get a shot at her, which is great.
You do get a shot at her. Give me a moment for our folks at home to get you a good visual on what is actually in front of you.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Boy.
Ah, yes, the face of death.
Oh boy.
Ye gods.
The face of death.
Look, I've never seen the Alien movies, so I don't know what to expect.
Me neither.
Oh.
All I know is
Yes.
the poster.
Lovely.
Lovely friend.
Yep,
Lovely
that's
being
definitely friend-shaped.
attempting
Can
to.
Can you tell us about this guy's military history and stuff, or?
Which the
What,
aliens?
from looking at the alien?
You mean
Yeah.
once?
Well,
You know.
once upon a time, she was a sergeant. She did special operations. Probably got way in over her head with something, and now she is no longer. But
Comprehensive. That was good. Yeah.
I was
Sweet.
gonna say,
let's
can the
see.
folks at home? This alien be like, I wasn't born yesterday. Literally was.
What was the
No, they weren't born yesterday. They were born this morning.
damage on your? Were you using your pistol or your rifle?
Which one was I using? Let's find out.
It says
Says
you rolled your
service pistol.
pistol.
Wait, did
With the
chat get
medium
to
range
see?
weapon, yes. So that's what I was doing it.
Okay,
Because
so
my whatever it's called.
okay, so that hits, but it just kind of tings off of that plating.
Oh,
Yep, I'm glad we went in the secret tunnels instead. This was great. This is cool.
fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine. All right.
Everything's fine.
So, other friends, you hear gunfire after everything's gone quiet and the shriek of a beast.
I will just kind of look at Dante and then just motion upstairs and start going to check it out.
Just Dante just shrugs, has gun ready.
That's a given.
Yeah, it's true. And follows along.
Okay. Chaplain, are you sticking with Lance Corporal Wright?
I think at the sound of the gunshots in the room, he would definitely be interested in what's going on, and will probably pop his head out and away, like round the corner. See this terrifying monstrosity stalking the room. Oh, right. Less than ideal.
So casual
It
in the
is,
face of
it is
death.
a very much less than ideal.
Hmm.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not incorrect.
Technically, no.
I'm trying to.
Your Friends are moving upstairs. Are you guys entering the room as well?
Yeah. I
yeah.
will look around for Captain Silva and see if she has any orders for us.
Your orders are don't die.
Good order. Working on
So
that.
far, so good.
Gonna do my best.
Speaking of which, would I have time to get out of this room and close the door behind me?
Since you succeeded the manipulation roll earlier, I will give you that as a fast action.
Perfect. So
I'll go in there.
Captain Silva gets out and slams the door behind her, and
There is a loud shriek and a ram.
Chaplain, get right out up this ladder and out the door, okay?
Oh, I understand, sir.
I am switching my weapons for the big gun.
Sergeant, Private, get over here. There is a monster that once might have been Wojcik, so
Might.
Are you holding the door shut?
yes. I don't know which way the door swings because it's not listed on the map, but
It would have been an inside door. So, like, it opens inside. So
gotcha.
you would have been pulling it on your way out.
Yeah, okay. Which is good because I don't think monsters are very good at holding door handles.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And so she's going to quickly look to Dante and Iona and kind of nod her head so they can get behind her.
Yep.
And I assume they follow suit. And
Mind me standing.
when they're ready, she's gonna put one hand on her gun and let go of the door and kick it, trying to basically bash the thing that's behind it by kicking it open, but also giving us a good shot at getting it.
So it's Silva and is that Iona or Dante?
That's me.
Back.
Dante.
So you guys are right here in front of the door, and Iona's further back.
I'm in the back
Or-
because I took out my big gun, trying to get like a better range.
I got my gun ready for a shoot.
Okay, so you
Shoot on sight.
you're holding this
Yep.
door in place, and you guys get into the position, and you hear what sounds like a very raspy "I need relief." It is very broken and not entirely a voice, but it's enough. And I need you both to add stress points for me.
Oh boy. Should I technically roll a thing? Because there is a little bit on my sheet that the game mother should know about. Because I definitely.
Okay,
So,
so roll me a stress die.
okay, that's how we're gonna. Alright. And. So. 26.
Okay.
Sorry, checking the thing.
So I will say you're good.
Okay. Alright, well then.
All right,
Shoot
so
on sight.
you set up, Silva, you kick the door in, and the creature stumbles back before rearing back up to rush out and try to ram you.
Attack!
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay?
Right here, right now. Let's go. Come on. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oof.
Where'd all my good rolls go? Oh.
Dude, that's that karma coming back to get you. Please make me a panic roll.
Oh boy. That's the D66, right?
No, that is
No, sorry.
just click the panic roll button.
Yeah. 8.
Thanks, buddy.
You are shaking.
Shook.
You are suffering a -2 to all skills involving agility until your panic stops.
That includes my shoot.
Yep. That means whenever you take your ranged, you're getting a -2 to that.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Anyways.
Okay, so Iona, are you shooting as well?
Yes, please. I'm afraid to. Oh, sweet.
Oh, please make me a panic.
Okay, this is fine.
But we're not at the disco.
Panic.
You're good.
Sweet. I took a
And-
step away for this very reason.
And that does not even graze it.
By the way, are we supposed to have jams going?
Is it not playing?
No, it's been very quiet for a bit.
God forbid.
I want the jams.
I'm
Wasn't sure
getting
if
you your jams, okay?
Sorry, I wasn't sure if it
I'm
was
getting
intentional or not.
you your jams. I didn't realize it wasn't put on loop. This is why
Forget jock jams.
This is why you guys gotta tell me. It's
I
just
then-
been silent this whole time, which I mean is sort of fitting given the moment, but now we're full blown.
Fighting.
The jams really ought to be just.
I don't have anything louder than that at the moment.
You don't have screams of a monster from the other room?
That's the closest thing I got for you.
Well, I guess this is fine.
Chaplain, were you climbing up onto the roof?
At
Yes.
that transmission.
Wow.
With right is what I asked, but
Yes, that's
It's
what I was
up to
told
you
to
what
do.
you're
That's what I'm
doing.
going to do.
Okay.
Whoop. Oi. Pronk.
Whooply.
Roof scene for me.
Roof scene for you. Are you just gonna go ahead and
Get to the transmitter and start. Beep,
stick
boop,
around
beep,
with this
boop.
thing?
Yeah.
Make me a contact.
beeping and booping, what you do best.
Beeping and booping aggressively.
The sweeps, the beeps, and the creeps. It's a success.
Okay, this thing is down. Whatever signal they were sending or receiving, they're not getting it. Which, it's a base full of empty people. And I will say from where you are on the roof, you also see that this yard is now vacant. The snow's let up, and there's nobody there. The gate's open.
Everyone's bailed.
However, they didn't seem to make it very far. It looks like Hammer and Zabisky did their jobs.
Yeah. Proud of
lads.
them.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so, Silva, are you taking a shot at this thing as well?
I will. I'll also, but first I will command our good friend Dante, because as a field commander, I can use the command action as a fast action.
Heck yes.
So I'm gonna yell at Dante basically, and say, Dante, Jesus,
Dante, excuse me.
Dante, get your shit together. I can't have you falling apart right now. You're the best in the business. You're not gonna fail me now.
So,
Do I need to make
So-
a command roll for that? Or does that
Yes.
just happen? Lovely. Let's see how it goes.
A command roll versus Dante's manipulation.
Where did it go?
versus my manipulation, so
Yes.
me. Luckily, I'm not that good.
Is that 2 successes or 3 successes?
That's 3.
Haha.
And that's a panic roll from Dante.
Joke's on you. Getting
You know
all
what?
that.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Do I still gotta do the panic roll or?
No, we'll say you get overridden.
Okay.
Well, I was to say, for every additional success you roll, you get +1 modification to their roll. But I guess that they did it anyway, right? So carrying out the order. So I guess it'd be +1 to like shooting back.
Shooting again.
I'd say that makes sense. And with that, I'm going to take my slow action, which is shooting the fuck out of this thing.
Does that mean I also get to shoot then? Without the negative, or should I just do a -1 instead, or?
That would be a -1.
Okay. Shoot. Now shoot, baby, shoot.
Though actually,
Actually, you're trembling, so you got ordered to stop. Okay, you're good. Actually, just roll normal.
Oh, okay.
though actually, because we are engaged combat, I'm going to have to use my knife.
Okay.
A knife.
Stabby
no.
stab.
Stabby stab.
That's a success, so that works.
I'm proud.
I may take 2 damage, hopefully.
Where did it roll for you?
What?
Oh, did it go offline again? I got 1 success.
Okay. Was the knife? How much damage is the knife? Is it
2 damage.
2? Okay.
I love that whenever I reload Roll20, the very first thing that loads is the blood trail.
Yeah.
So you
Fresh.
manage to slice into this thing. You get a good slash across like the inner rib, and out of it spurts green blood.
Of course it fucking does.
Yes, it does. And well,
And as she does it, Silva is going to yell, "How's this for release?"
She's releasing something.
so
That's what he said?
unfortunately,
I don't know. Don't look at me like that, Niv.
because of that, you slashing into that, that is it for your knife.
Well, that's a shame.
It was a good knife.
That wasn't very nice.
Now is my chance to go.
Okay.
I know what I'm about.
Let's see.
I'm glad you chose like dark green blood instead of like Nickelodeon slime green blood.
So that shot with the pulse rifle just grazes off of it. Doesn't seem to connect.
Alright. Next time.
Next time.
We'll
Also,
do it
if you
next
are
time.
if you are firing with a long range weapon in this close of a space, you need to be taking a -2 modifier.
Oh.
Mid range is a -1.
Okay, noted. Well. But I like shooting.
I know you like shooting, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Noted for next time.
Good. Let's see what this lovely beast is going to do.
This friend-shaped
Yeah,
creature.
definitely what I would call it.
So this thing is going to look at you, Dante, and then kind of tilt its head before turning its attention back over to Silva and lashing out with its tail.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hashtag no thanks.
Not our
Tag no thanks. No thanks, friend.
Silva getting some tail.
Get out.
That is a miss.
Lovely. I love it when that happens.
Okay. It's up to y'all again.
Alright.
We'll give this another round before we can say that Chaplain is done with this terminal.
Okay.
Sure.
Well,
I will
alright.
take my chances with a long range gun in a short range room.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
There it is. Let's see how
Whoop,
this
there it is.
is doing. This is
If I get any extra
So for
bonuses,
that-
it's extra damage, please.
extra damage. So
Just
That
lots
packed a
and
hell of a
lots and
punch.
lots of damage.
it packed a hell of a
So
punch, but it does not break skin.
Mm.
Rude.
There's a fun dent in its head.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, as for Dante, if that's all right, I'm assuming since it's military, the standard rifle. I'm assuming if Dante drops it, he's got like the strap or something like that, so he can drop the gun and swap over to something else. Yes. Or okay.
That's fine.
And
It
then
does cost you your fast action to switch
Okay.
weapons.
okay, that's what I was gonna
I-
ask.
Forgot a very fun person here. They are but they doesn't seem like they're having a good time. This is Gunnery Sergeant Mason.
Oof.
Wait,
He,
is that one of our
is-
team or?
That's one of
Yeah.
your team.
It's one of the ones we didn't
To
play.
like I said, to keep from being cluttered, I didn't put that many people on here.
Right.
But pretty much as soon as he got to the top of the stairs, he got ready to shoot, got ready to fight, saw this come out, and eyes are just wide. It looks like this man has gone into shock
Oh well.
and has
Happens.
started sinking to the ground.
Oh, sorry,
Well-
man. You didn't roll good. All right. But in that case, I'm going to. So I'm swapping over to the pistol, and I'm gonna give it a quick shoot. And you said medium range. It's -1, right?
Yes. You dealing extra damage? Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
That's a total of 2.
Yep. Yep. Bang bang.
That is 1 damage. You hit the thing!
I hit the thing.
You hit the
did
thing! Okay.
I am so proud of you.
Ita.
It's, you give it a
Yes.
shot, and that green goo spurts out again. It does not seem very pleased at all about that. It is now kind of starting to turn its sights back on you.
You
Who
won
do we
the
have that
league.
hasn't rolled?
I think all of us have.
Except for
Silva?
Silva's turn, yes.
Great. She's gonna bark an order at Mason, and I'll begin rolling that now. Mason, get your ass off the ground and start firing. 2 successes, which is great. Which means she also gets a +1 next time she fires. If this is, I'm assuming this is them panicking, right?
yeah.
Yes, this is
They're in
them
full-on
panicking
shock.
and going into shock. You are taking stress die whenever you use command, right?
Do I?
I believe so.
I didn't think so. I thought it was only when I pressed to roll. Let me double check. If not,
I
I will
vaguely
add
It
two.
remember
should
that.
be listed in your skill.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that from when I had command last game.
You can use command to give orders in combat as a fast action instead of a slow action. This effect means you can give orders twice in the same round, is all it says on mine. Let me see the skills in question. And while I'm looking this up, I'm also going to use my service pistol again to take a shot. Do I have to do any minuses if I'm shooting from engaged range? For a medium
It's
range
a
weapon?
medium.
Yeah.
Say -1 since you weren't engaged.
Okay, give me 1 second.
You're just doing awesome with these, though. Like you just know a bunch of stuff. It's very good.
Okay, that is 1 success, and I'll take that.
Your pistol does 1 damage.
Correct.
Okay, that is another hit on the creature.
Nothing in the skill command or my talent field commander says I take stress when I do that.
Nice.
I don't have the page stopping panic in our rules section, so you'll have to look that up on your own, I think, next time we play.
We'll just let it go for right now.
Sounds good.
And then we'll double check it and we'll reassess.
Exactly. So, did I get anything on this this monster? With my
You
crystal?
dealt damage to it.
Lovely.
And it is now looking between both of you. Not very pleased at all, so we...
Don't worry, Silva's not pleased either.
Okay.
Dante's having a time.
And
Well,
I forget, is talking a free action in this game?
yes.
Lovely.
Unless it is a command or an order.
I mean, sort of, but it's not. I'm not ordering them to do things. Chaplain, report. Which is sort of a command.
Comms seems to be down, sir, I'm afraid. There's nothing more I can do up here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yes, indeed.
Alright.
Okay. Then this thing.
Since I know that he's coming back this turn or soon.
Okay. Then this lovely creature is going to once again incline its head at Dante and then turn right back to Silva.
Only Meg would be like, ah, yes, this lovely creature.
No, it's
Lovely.
it's
Look at this lovely
It's
creature
lovely.
in its
Look at-
natural habitat.
Look at this beholder. You can't tell me. But
It's
a
the
fine
bee holder.
specimen.
Yeah, the bee holder. We are TVK, didn't you know?
Y'all watching the stream, we get that joke if you joined our Discord server. I can't speak
Swiper.
properly.
Discord server?
Do me a favor and roll your armor.
It's okay.
Me?
You were
I would love to.
just
Yes.
calling it a Discord swarm, which is as it should be.
Ooh,
The
that is
bees are
1
invading.
success.
Okay.
Better be some good ass armor.
So make me a stamina roll.
I would love to. I get that the way that this character sheet is laid out, 2 successes and a panic roll. I understand the way that this is set out is so you can see which attributes do what, but trying to
Yeah.
find one of the rolls is so hard.
Yeah.
'Cause instead of looking down a line, you have to like look around in a big circle.
It's fun, but at the same time, it's a little bit clunky. But for a 7, you are twitching. You and everybody within short range of you, which is going to be everybody except for Chaplain. Y'all are all taking an additional stress die.
Do I get 1 or 2 from that then? I get 1 from. No, I don't get 1 from the panic roll, but I get
You
1
don't
from
get one
that.
from the panic. You get 1 from this additional.
Yep, that's
So
fine.
you are at 4 at the moment.
Great.
I'm also checking a thing real quick.
Okay, so you're good.
Cool.
Silva, you get this tail whips around and the edge of it catches your leg. It's not very deep, but it breaks skin, and you can't tell if that's a good thing or not yet.
When is breaking skin ever a good thing?
That. I was gonna give an example, but I.
Oh.
Please.
Getting your flu shot. I don't know.
Please. Okay.
But hey, everyone, get your flu shots, get your vaccines.
And
Okay, cool.
we are back around to y'all.
I don't take any damage.
Take 1.
Shh.
Well, I was worried that okay, whatever. I feel like the kid who's like, but what about the homework, teacher?
Yeah.
Gosh, get out.
You took 1 damage.
That's
But
I
what about my
assumed.
damage? Game mother.
Mother dearest, can I die soon?
Right,
I'm
well,
trying
so-
not to kill you.
Make us use chat cleric more.
It's okay, we still have Fazul's lovely donation.
Yeah.
You have what,
I
4
can
left?
stab some health juice into my leg.
We have 3 left because he used 1 and I
Oh,
used
topped
1.
off, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, if we're getting the hell out of here, I'm gonna be backing up but still shooting. I don't know if I just keep.
For those of
going.
you who need a reminder on how you can fuck with these people more.
Or help us. There is also helping.
Exclamation
There is
point!
some help.
Destroyer.
Hey.
So are you guys falling back? Are you taking action?
We got told get the hell out of here.
How does Charlie get down? Like, is he gonna be able to get down without
So-
going past this guy?
Pretty much in the middle of all this, like between Iona and Dante, there is a service ladder.
Sweet.
And that's what he used to get it up through a skylight.
It took
Sweet.
me until like maybe 3 or 4 rounds in this second floor to realize that's what that meant. That's what that area was, is the area for the service hatch. I don't blame you for asking.
I'm
These are-
very sleepy.
I am trying to get us as wrapped up as I can.
Yeah.
No worries. I would just try to provide cover, I guess, for people leaving. I want to
Okay.
make sure my buddy gets out.
So you're taking a shot?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Backing up and shooting.
Yep. This is fine.
I mean, that's what I'm also doing. I still get the -1, right?
Yes.
-2.
Same,
Submit.
please.
4 successes and I have to make a panic roll.
And
Yes,
I just have to
please.
make a panic roll.
I'm
This is an oof.
Yeah.
I keep rolling under, so we're good.
If you are good, you can go ahead through with your shot.
I do the thing.
And are you doing extra damage?
Yes.
So that
So
is a
much.
grand total of
A lot.
5. That is actually enough to down it.
Oh, cool.
With a very unhappy, well, I say unhappy, but it's a very gargled shriek as the acid works its way up its own throat. It shrieks and crumples.
Mouthwash.
And it's starting to, yeah, that pooling is eating through the floor. You guys might want to move quick, otherwise you'll end up in the sinkhole or have your boots eaten through.
Yep.
We're just gonna make sure everyone
Book
gets
it.
out. This is fine.
Charlie,
Okay,
get your
okay,
metallic ass down here.
You know, he's a robot. He can probably jump off the roof and be fine. Right?
It's also not made of metal.
Yeah, I was like pretty sure he's synthetic.
Well, I don't
It's
know what. There's some metal in him
Again.
somewhere.
Fundamentally different ideas. of robots.
Wires are metallic.
Fundamentally.
Hmm.
That was a stretch. I'm sorry. I
Also,
will actually
again,
take it on that
robots in the alien universe are not the robots we want.
So,
Hey,
as
I
you
want
are
Charlie.
working down the stairs,
Robots
you
we
are
deserve.
starting to feel hazy.
one. Uh-oh.
Wait, what now?
Oop.
Silva, as you are heading for the stairs and getting ready to go down, you are starting to feel very hazy.
No worry, I got you. I heard that.
Okay.
Oh
Making
no.
sure everybody else did.
I didn't want to hear that. Oh no.
Oh, I expected it like 3 turns ago, so you're fine.
Yeah.
She is going to kind of basically struggle through. She's going to make sure that Wright is going down the stairs with them, and as Charlie joins them on the balcony, the landing area, she's going to pull him aside right at the end and say, I just watched one of our Marines turn into that thing. If I start freaking out, you shoot me through the head, Charlie. You got it?
Of course.
And
Just readily agrees. Readily agrees.
with that, she'll slap him on the back and push him out. And push him down. Or not push him down the stairs. Jesus.
Stairs.
But guide him down the stairs, and she's gonna lumber down the stairs with him. I'm assuming
So-
everyone else has already left. We just haven't moved our icons yet.
Yeah,
Yep.
I kind of was in Chin, but you know.
So
I-
Wright has not left the guest room.
Come
What?
on.
The whole thing was Charlie. Well, basically, Charlie was supposed to bring
Carrie.
her up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we
that
don't
was
have
it.
I don't have control over her thing. But since there was nothing on the roof that they could do, she should have come back down with him.
Okay, but are you expecting Wright to walk out on their own, or is somebody carrying her?
I thought Charlie was so.
Is she like? You said she was physically okay.
She is out.
Yeah, she's out. She got stuck up with some juice.
Oh,
You saw
you
Chaplin
knocked
inject
her
her with
out.
something?
Oh, right.
I didn't think that was like anesthetic. Well, then I guess Charlie's gonna have to drag her out, isn't?
Of course.
Do you grab Wright? Do you grab her gear?
Yep. And take all the
Okay.
bits and bobs.
All the bits and bobs. You got her slung over your shoulder. It's very easy considering your strength. And you guys are
Booking it.
leaving this compound. As you get to the stairs and you're walking out the door, you're getting very much worse, Silva.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple of things happen. So as the storm's finally cleared up. You guys are getting some semblance of sun, what this planet considers at least sunlight. Your comms start crackling to life. And you hear Hatfield over it going, Charlie team, return to base, repeat, return to base for immediate evac, and then it's just static. There's nothing.
Oh.
You start hearing booming, both from what you can see and hear. It seems like it's coming from towards a spaceport. It's pretty much all over the colony, and even from right above you. It's off in the distance for the fort. The giant rail guns, you start to see them firing off into the clouds. The fighters are scrambling. They're going up as dropships start coming down that you recognize the United Progressive People's insignia on. I need everybody to add a stress die to their pool, please. You guys have your orders, and you get enough of that, Silva, to gauge what's going on before you promptly pass out in the snow.
Oh,
And is that end of session?
That is where we are going to call it. Oh, as I before we jump into this, congratulations, guys! You finished an act.
Huzzah!
Ooh.
that didn't feel like a congratulations moment.
Congratulations, you finished the act. Which, for our viewers, means that I believe at the beginning of our last episode, I mentioned that all of our players are operating based off of a particular agenda that is secret to their own characters.
Yep.
If they have fulfilled this or certain requirements have been met, they get a new agenda for this second act. So I'm going to go ahead and issue these to all of you. Funny enough, the same time that Silva passes out on the ground, Charlie, you kind of lose grip and stumble as well.
Oh no.
Hmm.
And give me a moment, and I will start getting these to you guys.
Everyone just like that.
Huh.
Let's see. Give that one to Proper.
What are you giving me?
You are
You're-
getting
You're an alien
Your
now,
new character.
probably.
your new character. No.
Second part of your agenda, right?
Roll
Another
46,
note.
roll
Well,
another 46. Roll a third 46.
well,
Is this a new
we're
character?
another note. You as you guys are walking down, Mason's kind of still very much shaking. You just hear him say, "I didn't think I was going to be dealing with this again."
Again.
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 Hmm. Noted.
You kill a character again?
I did not kill a character again.
Did you kill a robot again?
I didn't kill a robot again. What are you talking about?
Hmm.
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 Go. Fun shit.
And last but certainly not least,
Click, click.
You guys
Clickety, click,
you-
click, click, click.
you guys should all have your new agendas for our upcoming third unprecedented episode.
Woohoo.
So if we got a new agenda, do we also keep the first one, or is it just this one now?
It is just this one.
Okie dokie.
Your first one, unless it is related to your second one, is null and void.
Groove Armada.
And you guys are left with this.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, it is a very
Cool.
yeah, the war has descended upon your little moon. And it is getting rough. Your captain's down. Something's up with Charlie. Mason's mumbling gibberish.
something.
But we will have
I'm
to
doing
address
good.
all of that in our
Next
next
time.
episode,
Next
guys.
time. Woohoo.
On Dragon Ball.
All right. Don't get us copyright struck.
Oh,
But-
dear.
That is it for our session tonight, guys. I will go ahead